cases, right? TrinaB was manipulating y'all. Well, not y'all, but trying to manipulate the story. So basically what happened was, y'all have to understand it's two separate cases, right? Do we understand? For y'all to get this paperwork, for y'all to understand me when I'm about to break it down, for y'all to understand, y'all need to understand that there's multiple cases, right? Okay, so what TrinaB was trying to do, he was trying to make it seem like it was just one case, and the one case had an error. So what I found out was TrinaB was not lying. It is a case that has accusation error. It says this accusation had an error. That part is definitely true. But what TrinaB is not telling y'all is that there's another case, the case that I've been cracking down on, the police report of the child going to the school. You remember when they charged TrinaB's son with child molestation, rape, aggravated molestation, and all that? Y'all remember that, right? And then it got knocked down because he took a plea. So on the second paperwork, it shows a whole different case, and it says that basically the defendant is entering a plea to a superseding accusation in case number 22-1975. The plea in case number 22-1975 is being entered with consent of the victim's representative and in the best interest of the child victim. Okay, so basically, shall not be restricted pursuant to OCGA 35-3-37 of a plea agreement resulting in a conviction of this defendant for an offense arising out of the same underlying transaction or occurrence. So that basically means, in translation, that basically means that he took a plea. He took a plea deal, like we've been saying. So the second case, when it was the original charges were rape, child molestation, aggravated child molestation charges, it got knocked down to the child cruelty because it was a plea deal. That's what it basically says. They gave him a plea. He pleaded. They give him that so the child didn't have to testify. Exactly. The child didn't testify. The child didn't relive the trauma. And he still, you know what I'm saying? It still got knocked down. So at the end of the day, TrinaB is a fuck liar, because on the other document, he's trying to manipulate it and make it seem like the second document that I just went over, when it said the accuser had an error. That's true. It was an error on the identity at first, but that was a whole different case. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So Madam Lowe is wrong. B is wrong, and that makes Ebony wrong because they didn't go over the second document that I just went over, showing that it was a plea. That's a whole different case. The other case, when it had an error on the identity, that is a whole separate case. I don't know shit about that one. The one where he took a plea deal was the one when a girl went to the school and she reported it to the counselor. Y'all picking up what I'm dropping? Y'all understanding? If you lost, let me know. If you understand, let me know. Because I know it's confusing, but that's basically really what it is. It's two different cases. So TrinaB was trying to manipulate the public and make the public think that this case, the case where it was the mistaken identity, had something to do with the plea. Like, nah, nigga, that's two separate things. If it was a mistaken identity, why would he be pleading for that? Why would he take a plea for that? I bet it's probably a little cousin or something, I bet. No, it's TrinaB's daughter-in-law's children that got touched because he changed his identity. Oh, I don't know about that, but going off of the documents, y'all, this is what we got from the court. We got that on one case, it was actually an error. TrinaB is not lying on that, but TrinaB's trying to make it seem like that was the whole case. No, the case where his son touched on that girl and the girl went to school and reported it, it ended up becoming a plea deal because the parent didn't want the child to testify. Jasmine didn't want her child to take a stand. So of course they're pushing for TrinaB's son to take a plea deal. So TrinaB's son took a plea deal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understanding? So the document that Ebony was reading, she failed to further research, and make sure he didn't have any other cases. The document that Madam Lowe read, he failed to further do research and see if TrinaB's son had other cases. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? Hello? Am I good? So yeah, y'all remember when Madam Lowe and them was trying to make it seem like, oh my goodness, TrinaB just slow. He can't explain the paperwork. No, I broke down the paperwork better than fucking Ebony and Madam Lowe, because these dumb motherfuckers is focused on the fact that it was an error in the last case. We don't care about the last case. I'm talking about the case that we've been on, the one with the girl going to the school. That is the one that I'm focused on. TrinaB keep referring back to this other case. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on the facts. The facts is that your son took a plea deal because he was still guilty. Niggas only take plea. Usually you'll take a plea if you know your ass did something. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to do all that time. You know, so they clearly have something on him, y'all. No shade. For you to take a plea, that mean they have something on you. You don't think so? Y'all don't think so? Unblock Lady B. Lady B is not blocked. Why would Lady B be blocked? What? Unblock Lady. Why would Lady B be blocked? What are you talking about? No, let me tell you something. Be quiet. Talking about the case got dismissed. No, it didn't get dismissed. Taking a plea deal does not mean dismissed. Y'all, am I wrong? How is taking a plea deal a dismissal? Bitches is slow. Like, are you kidding me? Just basically taking a plea just mean you ain't finna go through all of that extra shit. You ain't going to trial. Like, you taking a deal. You pled guilty. You pleading out. That's what pleading is. Like, girl, what? Like, what does that have to do with a dismissal? If he was dismissed, he wouldn't be pleading to shit. He wouldn't be on the 10-year probation, felony probation. Child cruelty. For child cruelty, baby. For child
Hey,
cruelty. Taking a plea is not a dismissal for all the dumb motherfuckers in the back.
it's not. Taking a plea mean you fucking guilty. You don't want to go to trial to get possibly more time for that crime that you pleading against. That's what that
Exactly.
means.
Only one case was dismissed, and I already told y'all which case.
That nigga know he did that shit, and Trina know that shit too. Because Trina got his own fucking case in the past. So
Yep. Exactly. See, people not paying attention. They want to be focused on the other case that I told y'all it was an error. Okay, yes, it was an error on that case, but I'm not talking about that case. Bitch, it's a whole nother case. You know what I'm saying? I got the document right here in front of my face. It literally says he took a plea. And Jasmine's a liar too. Jasmine's not for that child. Jasmine don't care about her children.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, bro.
Is we talking about TrinaB?
Yep.
Um, I wanted to say that I think this stuff is starting to really get to TrinaB because he's starting to just dress like he done lost his goddamn mind, and it's like eating him up. Because usually he'd be going live his regular self. Now it seems like he's trying to hide who he is to try to do this little makeup and wig shit because he's feeling guilty about what's going on.
Mm.
That's how I've just been feeling about that. Charlie, you look so good. I like seeing you live, baby. You just be looking so good.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm. See you, baby. Mwah.
Okay, so I'm trying to find a clip of Jasmine lying. Did y'all catch that shit? And look at TrinaB's son. This is so scary how his genes are so strong. All his kids are slow, and they look just like him.
I don't know what all them other pages is, but that's not my real page.
Well, I gotta clean my iPad off, too.
Everybody want to have a comment and talk about me, except me.
Like, don't he look weird? My iPad giving TrinaB iPad. Ugh. Charli, you too classy for that, bitch. Wipe your shit off, ho. It's giving very much TrinaB by the iPad. Ew. Yeah, like TrinaB with dreads. Like, ugh, y'all saw him? Ain't he ugly? Am I tripping? TrinaB's son is hideous. Like, anything that look like TrinaB, he look like a younger, small TrinaB.
That's not my real page. This is my real page.
He looks slow.
Everybody want to have a comment and talk about me, except me.
Y'all see that shit? Then I did think that, I thought that was TrinaB's house too. Because the ceiling fan, but I sent all that information to the judge. No shade, y'all. I sent all that information to the judge, y'all. Oh, TrinaB said he'll come into ATL for me. TrinaB said he's gonna come to ATL for me, but wasn't he just down here and he didn't do nothing?
I bet you I'm gonna be back in Atlanta this week. That bitch won't come out the door. I bet the Charli won't come out the door.
What?
I'm telling you,
now he wanna fight me?
I'm gonna bluff that nigga to come out the door. I'm gonna meet you.
Now I got the girls, man. Baby, you twice my age.
You want me.
Why the fuck you trying to fight me? You need to fight your pedophile ass son.
I'm a whoop her.
That's how you know you dragging somebody.
I swear to God, I'm a whoop her.
Oh, he's swearing to God. TrinaB.
I ain't going to his house, but I'll meet him out.
TrinaB. First of all, you can't come to my house because none of y'all know where I stay anymore. Okay, let's be clear. Nobody knows, bitch. Okay. Second of all, you didn't even make no noise when you was in ATL. When you worried about coming to ATL for me, did you come to ATL for your son's court? The talent show is at 8:30. Did you come to ATL for your son's court? Did you come to ATL to support your son?
I'm gonna beat him, but I'm gonna beat him.
That's why I don't take him serious, y'all.
He gonna look like Elephant Man when I get through with his ass.
I'm not worried about no TrinaB, y'all. Let's keep it all the way 100. Come on now. This is the remedial. Y'all think I'm really worried about the remedial? You know what I'm saying? And why is he dressing up like, I really like, what the fuck is going on with TrinaB, y'all?
Yeah, he's scared.
He has literally lost his everlasting mind.
But
he literally lost his everlasting mind, honey. This shit is a mess. This shit is a hot ass motherfucking mess.
To that information.
He got a recording of Jasmine talking to TrinaB.
Thank
you, love.
You know, that's probably not public record for you to call and see either. The taxes are public record.
Okay, but on the 30th he paid them. Okay, thank you so much.
The mortgage paid, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
Mm-hmm. So Brandon had to get exposed to pay his taxes.
I'm trying to find it.
Brandon had to get exposed to pay the motherfucking taxes.
Wait, yeah, I gotta find it. Hold
Get
on.
up and explain this shit to me. Y'all know I ain't never owned a house and never will. Come on.
I gotta find this shit. Hold on.
Okay, Ashley, I'll explain it to you. I own a lot of real estate.
Cause that shit was so, it was a hot ass mess, bro. Did y'all, oh, here it is. Boom, I found it. So this is TrinaB's daughter-in-law.
Okay.
I don't listen to other people because they all on there trying to deflect me as something that I'm not. So I already know you gonna record for your content. That's cool because I know, you know.
I really wish you'd come to my live and tell them if it was your kids or not your kids or what's going on. But people trying to
But that's the thing. I've been trying. Like be over there with Brian. The stuff that happened. And people, you feel me?
Oh yeah, y'all enter the raffle if y'all want to win some money. 20 for 12 entries, 10 for 6, 5 for 3. So listen, y'all, this is Jasmine. This is Jasmine talking to TrinaB on the phone. For the people that don't know.
Okay.
I don't listen to other people because they all on there trying to deflect me as something that I'm not. So I already know you're going to record for your content. That's cool because I know, you know.
I really wish you'd come to my live and tell them if it was your kids or not your kids or what's going on. But people trying to get this.
But that's the thing. I've been trying, like, I don't be over there with Brian. The stuff that happened, and then people, you feel me?
Hey, Ivy.
Church children.
No, my child that I just had, that's why I've been trying to stay out of that. But my child that I just had is not his grandbaby.
What I tell y'all, I told y'all this bitch is a liar. First of all, you was claiming, TrinaB was claiming that child to be his grandbaby. Then TrinaB, then your ass also claimed that you're not married to TrinaB's son. But just a couple months ago, you did an interview with TrinaB before that, and you said you was married to him. So are you nervous because I called the PO? It sounds like she nervous, y'all, because I contacted the PO. Now the PO know that TrinaB's son been doing, breaking the rules and breaking the laws, the rules and regulations for him and his plea deal or whatever, the probation, whatever that entails. He's not supposed to be around kids. He's not supposed to be even in Florida.
For real?
Yes.
So who baby got molested?
I don't know what they talking about. I have a husband. You can look me up. I am married. I'm not married to his son.
What?
So you know he was associated with this?
No.
Girl, can you please just come let...
She said it wasn't her child. Thank you, Cinnamon. She said it wasn't her child, but on the police report, who name is on the police report, y'all? Jasmine who? Jasmine Baxter? So that wasn't your child. Why is your name automatically on that report? Because you're the fucking mother, bitch.
Kids took for me.
You're the
My
mother.
kids ain't finna get taken away. I live with my mama. My mama moved out to live with me. My baby that I just had is not.
You live with your mama or your mama live with you? Where my adults at? Ain't it a difference between living with your mama and your mama living with you? That's a big red flag that she just told that bold-faced lie. She can't even lie correctly.
Girl, can you please just come let the people know before they get your kids took for me?
My kids ain't finna get taken away. I live with my mama. My mama moved out to live with me. My baby that I just had is not from him. It's not related nothing to him. And I wish he stopped saying that.
So did you know your baby daddy was a sex offender?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Did you know Lil Brian was a sex offender or a rape case or whatever the hell they saying?
Crickets.
Click.
So, yeah. So again, let's back it up a little bit. I want to hear that last part. Listen to this bullshit.
It's not his grandbaby.
It's not his
For
grandbaby.
real?
Yes.
So who baby got molested?
I don't know what they talking about. I have a husband. You can look me up. I am married. I'm not married to his son.
What happened was, y'all, she's nervous because she knows that I sent this to the PO. Hold on. I think the PO made contacts. The PO made a contact with, obviously made contact with them because she nervous. This is the picture I sent. Now all of a sudden this baby ain't his. So why he holding the baby like it's his? So you mean to tell me he your husband and he accepted the fact that you got an outside baby? Bloop. Bloop. So you didn't expect for me to send that in? You thought I was playing? You thought I was playing, baby Jasmine? Jasmine Baxter. You thought I was playing? You failed your fucking kids and you sat around and had another baby with this motherfucker. And now you want to turn around saying it's not yours, but you forgot TrinaB came on live confessing that y'all all did a blood test to confirm that that baby is TrinaB's grandbaby. The daddy is the daddy, baby, okay? We already know that. The daddy is Brian, TrinaB's son. So, and yeah, exactly. And it's on Facebook. And I sent this picture in. And I also labeled it. I told the PO what's going on. I told the PO how he, you know, that's a child. So, bloop. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like Jasmine must be nervous.
So your name was associated with this? No. Girl, can you please just come let the people know before they get your kids?
So you mean to tell me somebody's husband, your husband after all these years is babysitting somebody else's child? So you mean to tell me your husband is accepting the fact that you cheated on him and you had an outside baby? I don't believe that. That's true. Baby, that's his baby. Hush. Because you was just saying that a while before. You was just saying that a couple months back. Now that shit is hot and we on your case, now all of a sudden it's not. And you wish he stopped saying that? Like, girl, what is, you think we slow? No, but she didn't. The thing is, she didn't have an outside baby. I'm calling her out for her lies, y'all. That's what I'm basically saying. It's not about no outside baby. It's no outside baby.
I don't know what they talking about. I have a husband. You can look me up. I am married. I'm not married to his son.
So your name was associated with this?
No.
Girl, can you please just come let the people know before they get your kids took for me?
My kids ain't finna get taken away. I live with my mama. My mama moved down here to live with me. My baby that I just had is not from him. It's not related nothing to him.
Send me that post.
And I wish he stopped saying that.
I'm sending it to my bigo.
So did you know your baby daddy was a sex offender?
Or send it to, damn, I ain't got my IG.
I can't hear you. What you say?
Did you know Lil Brian was a sex
From him. It's not related nothing to him. And I wish he stopped saying that.
So did you know your baby daddy was a sex offender?
I can't hear you. What you say?
Did you know Lil Brian was a sex offender or a rape case or whatever the hell they saying?
When I was a kid to the street, I used to get 4,000 people in my audio live. Precious to me, she was like, no, you didn't reach out to us.
Okay. So this is you remember she had a conversation with Jasmine before? You remember when TrinaB had a conversation with Jasmine months ago? So we're going to go back to that interview and let's compare the interview real quick. Let's listen to what changed.
Somebody the bullet, my kids could be shit. Then on one videotape, he said my son need to be Trayvon Martin. Bitch, that whole ass nigga do so much. That's why I'm telling these fake ass hoes feel sorry for him. Hold on, close it up so the people can hear good. Close it up so they can hear good.
Okay, so listen, this is...
I do have a picture of your baby because he pushed your baby in the camera. And y'all brought over there, he said y'all brought over there wig and was pissed. And I'm like, so you stuck up. He be lying. That's why he's not out from you. My husband has him blocked. My husband don't do him. He only has one eye.
Y'all heard the first lie? Her what? So this was a month ago. She's admitting that she was married to TrinaB's son a month ago. I mean, 2-3 months ago. So all of a sudden now you got a new husband within 3 months and a new child? Girl, bye. You think we stupid?
Rumors coming about his son is gay. He don't have no other He said he got 2 boys by his wife.
Thank you,
He
love.
turned down his son. That's my husband's father from another person. That's not his son. Cause look, I thought he was a preacher. My husband's about to get off work right now. When he has something to come and tell you, that's not his son. He only got one son, which is my husband. Go on the drink. That's it. You don't know this. He's a liar. He's an adulterer. Lying. This man lied all day long. He been telling people he don't know how to teach child and they think he brings up my kids. That's what I'm telling my husband. These people don't just sit there and talk about our children. He talks about us first for them to talk about them. So, okay, so do you know he gay? Yeah, I know. You know the Mark live with him? Over 5 years. I know all of it. And you know Mark? The dude Mark that be gonna go get your baby food, that be there? I know Mark, this is for me. Oh, girl, I thought Miss Dorothy, that's like he back on drugs. She said, I've been praying for him.
Yes, the talent show is tonight at 8:30.
We don't be a part of that. All this stuff somebody called PPS over there said, and he blaming it on you. Oh, no, I didn't. He a lie. He's a lie. He's a motherfucking lie. Yeah. So this is what I've been trying to explain to people. And I'm not saying his ex-wife, not husband's song. Nobody deals with him. Like in that form, they don't be a part of that drama. Nobody be a part of that. That's why my husband reached out to you because we're tired of being a person. See, that's why my husband reached out to you. I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. You big mama. He be saying stuff that he got no business saying to my husband. All of this stuff. I just want to make it clear. We don't keep. He be saying stuff he ain't got no business saying to my husband. Sexually, bitch. I'ma think the worst like you. Ooh. You be over there talking to your son sexually. I'ma think the worst like you. I just want to make it clear. We don't take care of us. My husband works. So your husband, all I do, like when he pulled my stuff, I pulled when he had like jumped on your husband, mama, and jumped and beat your husband. I guess he beat 2 of the kids, and he beat the mama when she was little. Whatever you said, he told you that. No, I pulled it up. I said, I don't know. Maybe my husband was smuggling. I don't know about all of that. And then I put up his drug cases on his own. That's how I used to tell his daughter he was back on drugs. Because I'm the one that still he was on drugs through going through his files. I know you said. My husband, I'm not about to tell you being on drugs. The reason why is because my husband has never been around him. My husband has been raised by his stepdaddy, which is his brother. Listen, TrinaB must raise his son, listen.
So you heard that? She also revealed that TrinaB didn't even raise TrinaB's son. This is when Jasmine was spilling the tea. And then after this interview, this is when TrinaB starts spilling the tea on Jasmine. But at the end of the day, we didn't know at the time that TrinaB really was talking about his son. His son is the one that touched on them kids. We just didn't know it at the time. TrinaB said it was a friend's brother or a sister's brother, sister's husband, or some bullshit like that. It was a whole lie. It was really TrinaB's son that did it.
My husband has been raised by his stepdaddy, which is his brother. He never was around. Girl, he got like everything for y'all, baby. All the money for y'all. This is why I'm tired of this. I'm trying to reach out and tell you, he don't do nothing for us. Period. He don't do nothing for my husband. Every business that he has, and we could put a record and show you, is in my husband's name because they have the same exact name. And he got a PPP loan in your husband's name. Probably do, and that's what we. Yeah, he got 10,000 on that business. 10,000 break. It's okay. God gonna do him. We just. He used to be a preacher. You know that, right? The devil is a lie. I'm not even gonna speak on that. No, I'm telling you, he used to be a preacher for real. Reverend Brian Williams, he had license and everything when he was younger. Well, that's nice. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're not a part of it. I don't care if y'all go back and tell him because I don't talk to him. Because I know that they be like, I've been trying to like, oh, they messy on there. Don't do no interview with them, nothing like that. Oh no, you have to do an interview, but I would like for you to, if I hit live, just tell people like, leave you alone. You're not doing that. Whoever comes to you. Yeah, I can give you. Yeah, I can give you my my daughter phone number and hit my live button real quick and just say I got a message from somebody. Y'all come gather around and lead this girl, delete the baby pictures, and they'll do it too.
Yes, please.
Okay, get my daughter number. This my daughter number. You ready? 346.
Hold on, y'all can't hear all that. Hold on. Y'all can't hear all that. Now, do y'all hear that? I didn't get it all. He told her I stood in front of her house and took pictures of her. That's how the pictures got out. He told this girl I called CPS on a baby. He told this girl that was soft.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip this part. Let me play the part where TrinaB start exposing his granddaughter. I mean his daughter-in-law.
Let me go, bitch. Police about it, bitch. Your sister boyfriend over there, don't be a motherfucking touch, and you ain't motherfucking went to the police about it, bitch. Your sister boyfriend don't touch your daughter. Your oldest daughter, bitch. Girl, I'm finna go in. Girl, let me go. Let me go.
What's up, Mr.
Wait. Let me go, bitch. I'm finna get down. Let me go. Let me get down.
So y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that?
Bitch over there, don't be a motherfucking touch, and you ain't motherfucking went to the police about it, bitch. Your sister boyfriend don't touch your daughter. Your oldest daughter, bitch. Girl, I'm finna go in. Girl, let me go. Let me go. Wait.
Nay, you must be slow. What you talking about? No. Girl, that's exactly what I said. Y'all be so ready to prove somebody wrong and you wrong the whole time. What are you talking about? No. I specifically said that's what TrinaB said. But it's code word for TrinaB's son. Come to find out, what we found out now is that TrinaB's son is actually the one that molested them kids. She meant to say so. Oh, okay, my bad. TrinaB's son. We didn't know. You remember when TrinaB was making it seem like it was a sister boyfriend that did it? No, nigga. We got black and white documents showing that. And we went to the court, and then I got a new document proving that TrinaB's son did take a plea. That's the reason why the charges got knocked down to child cruelty. And it's still a felony, probation for 10 years. So Jasmine's nervous because I made a report to the PO about Jasmine. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but TrinaB done called the courts on me. Bitch, stay out of this one, honey. I'm on his ass. Period. You should have covered your shit. If you didn't want us to dig into this shit, you should have made sure your family didn't have no skeletons in their closet while you over here trying to dig into everybody else's shit and lie and throw out fake rumors and false narratives. But the difference between me and TrinaB, I'm actually going to the courts and getting black and white evidence and proof. Ain't shit TrinaB did on me that got receipts. TrinaB ain't got no receipts on me.
Motherfucking touch, and you ain't motherfucking went to the police about it, bitch. Your sister boyfriend don't touch your daughter. Your oldest daughter, bitch. Girl, I'm finna go in. Girl, let me go. Let me go. Wait. Let me go, bitch. I'm finna get down. Let me go. Let me get down.
That was him snitching. He was the reason why we dug deeper. We had to figure it out.
Bitch, I got so much shit on you, bitch.
If he didn't say this, we probably wouldn't know. He made us dig further. Why would you say that?
Girl, do not play with me. Do not play with me. Do not. I'm finna go in.
But she got more than 2 kids. She be lying. Jasmine is a liar.
I don't give a fuck. It's gonna get real nasty. I'm just gonna keep my motherfucking mouth shut. A bitch.
But y'all see how he snitched? Y'all see how he snitched? He snitched on his family. He the reason why we dug deep. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know who to look into. We didn't know it was rumors saying TrinaB stunt. But now we have proof. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody keep trying to make it seem like it's something different. The case was dismissed. Since when is taking a plea a dismissal, y'all? Because I have the black and white evidence. Girl, my source went to the court today. It literally says a plea. Now, I admit, it is another case where it does say identity, mistaken, an error in identity. No shade. But this case that I'm talking about with the kid going to the school, this is not that. This is not a mistaken identity case. An error on the whatever. The error on the, let me read it. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't saying nothing wrong, child. Hold on. The accusation, not mistaken identity. Jesus, I'm sorry. Not mistaken identity, y'all. It was the accusation had an error. Yeah, that's different than the identity. I'm sorry. So this is a whole different case. This is not the one pertaining to the school case. You get what I'm saying? I want to make sure we all understand. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I want to make sure we understand that there's different cases. TrinaB is trying to manipulate and make it seem like all the cases got dismissed. This is not the same case. This is a different case number. This accusation had an error. That's different. Another one, it says the defendant is entering a plea to superseding accusation in case number 22-1975. The plea in the case is being entered with the consent of the victim's representative and in the best interest of the child victim. So to me, basically what that entails is they push the plea. The child didn't have to get on the stand to relive the trauma. So it's like a win-win. The child don't have to relive the trauma on the stand, and the person still does get like, you know what I'm saying, gets, I guess it's not a win-win. I guess that's the wrong word because it's not a win-win. 10 years of probation is a slap on the wrist, bitch. That ain't no win-win. But you get a punishment. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, I'm just high. But yeah, a punishment. So he still got a punishment, which is 10 years felony probation. And then the fact that the child cruelty is on his record. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's basically what happened. So it was a plea. People keep saying, oh, because it's a plea and he pleaded to lesser charges, that means that it was dismissed. No, the fuck that does not mean that. 10 years and you have to stay away from kids under the age of 16. So he's not even supposed to be around kids under the age of 16. So I definitely sent that information to the PO. So hopefully I did something right, but I think I did, y'all. Y'all see how shook Jasmine is? I think the PO is probably pissed. The information that I sent to the PO, I don't know, because Jasmine was acting very suspect. You not even claiming this, this new baby, you basically saying it's not TrinaB's son's baby. It's not Brian Williams Jr.'s baby now, ever since I sent this picture in. Ever since I sent this picture in, now you trying to say this ain't his baby? Because you didn't expect for us to send this picture in to the PO? What does it say? He ain't supposed to be around children under the age of 16. So is this your lie? Is this your lie? And if that's not his baby, since you lying, that's even worse. You protecting a monster and you saying fuck your kids. You a weirdo. I don't stand for this bitch. I don't like her. Something is not genuine about her. Remember, she lied about her house being burned down. Then I imagine, since you letting this monster around your fucking baby, and then you still having children around this with this monster, is he touching on your new child? Because he specifically said today, he said, y'all, that a 2-year-old ain't gonna tell. Oh, I'm about to play that clip for the people that don't understand what I'm saying, because I think I need y'all to hear this shit. Hear how sick this shit is. I sent this to the PO too. I'm not playing. Y'all thinking I'm playing. TrinaB done started with the wrong bitch.
Listen to men.
Listen, this is
constantly they lie and every day about every. I'm not gonna really explain explain what happened with the case.
Okay.
Me talking to y'all right now is really a violation of my probation.
Okay. Well, we don't want you to violate it, but I want to know what was the age of the daughter, what was the age of the kid, like what was, yeah. But whatever you
It
do,
was never no. It was never no 2-year-old. I don't know where y'all got that. A 2-year-old can't tell.
a 2-year-old can't tell.
So how was it going to be a 2-year-old?
Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? He's saying that as if he has experience and he knows for a fact that a 2-year-old can't tell. So how many 2-year-olds didn't tell on you? Can I ask the question that we all should be asking? How many 2-year-olds didn't tell on you? That's what it's giving. It's giving you really knew that with facts. You definitely was confident in the fact that a 2-year-old is not going to talk. That's what you're saying. But you don't know how people raise their kids. Some kids come out just smart and just able to talk. Some kids do tell, so you never know. You don't know? But why would you say that? That was so weird. I feel like that comment went over y'all heads.
It was never no 2-year-old. I don't know where y'all got that. A 2-year-old can't tell. First time anyway. So how was it going to be a 2-year-old?
Right. Was it a girl who lied and said she was 18 years of age and she was actually younger than what she was?
It never none of that. It was a situation where a little girl got in trouble at school for something that she did. That she was not supposed to. And with another student. And another student went and said that her parent was doing something to them.
Interview.
Her parent was saying that the girl was saying that something was done to her, the other girl that she was doing that she got in trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Said that something was being done to her, and because she got in trouble, she didn't know what to say, so she just put it on somebody. She had to get herself out of trouble, so that's what happened. And
So y'all heard that shit, and then he do got a stutter, just like his daddy. His grandma stutter too. They all stutter. That shit crazy. But yeah. Gag. So that's my thing. Like, why is TrinaB acting like, you know what I'm saying? Why is TrinaB, you know, acting like
Still doing a talent show tonight?
huh?
Are we still doing a talent show tonight? Can you hear me?
Yeah, boo. Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to know.
At 8:30.
All right, bet. Can you drop me? Because I can't do it.
Y'all get Tammy in here. I want her as y'all want
Drop
Tammy or
me. Okay, I can do it.
Polygon?
Never mind.
Tammy or Polygon? I want Tammy tonight. I don't think Tammy in here.
Hey, Charlie, do we know if the error and accusation is the reason they had his dad's picture on there and not his?
That I don't know, because they didn't release in court. It was only like the black and white. In the paperwork that they gave us was so vague. It just specifically said that TrinaB took TrinaB's son took a plea. Y'all saying bring Polly? Well, Tammy not here. Oh, she is. Oh, Tammy here. No, I want Tammy this week, y'all. We gotta switch it up. It's supposed to be every week a different. This the guest slot judge, the guest slot spot. I got it like that every week. I want to switch it up. You never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? I love it when the judges give something different. Tammy gonna give more what Tammy give. Y'all already know. And Tammy not gonna let nobody play in her face as well. She'll get to reading if she got to too. So that shit definitely gonna be a key. No shade. I love powerful personalities. So that's what we're bringing to the show. Okay. So listen, y'all. Tonight on this episode of the talent show, The B Factor at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight, the talent show. Listen. So on the talent show, we're bringing back everybody that made it to the next round. If they don't come, then you know what I'm saying? If they don't come and we end the show, they're disqualified, okay? So everybody, y'all should be here. If y'all was here last week, y'all know who y'all are. I don't have my IG, so I'm not able to DM y'all, most of y'all. So make sure y'all here. Also, I'm allowing a few new people to enter in the talent show this week, okay? All right, y'all? Do y'all understand? Why y'all saying switch Pumpkin? Why people don't like Pumpkin as a judge? Am I tripping? I noticed that. A lot of people, why is my iPhone doing this? Is it dark to y'all? Or am I tripping? Is it dark for y'all? Why is my screen dark on my end? I hate when bigo do this. Like it darked my screen. On my end. That's crazy. Why y'all didn't like Pumpkin? I love Pumpkin. Yeah, y'all gotta understand when people go against the group, like it's funny. I love it when it's a judge that goes against like the general. You know what I'm saying? Like you always want somebody that says the unexpected. You never know what to expect with Pumpkin. I thought that shit was so fucking funny to me, y'all. When I was watching that shit back, she was cracking me up the most. Her and Leah cracked me up the most, but I feel like she cracked me up a tad bit more than Leah. Just a smidgen more. Pumpkin was fucking hilarious to me. That bitch was that bitch was so fucking funny, dog. I was fucking hollering, y'all. That shit was so fucking funny.